Thank you for joining us on 60 Minutes tonight. My name is Nicole Semeno, and tonight we are marking the 1-year anniversary of Joe Cinque's tragic death. We're investigating what really occurred, not with Anu Singh, but with the people surrounding Anu Singh. We have an interview with Jacqueline Baden. She attended the dinner party in which Joe Cinque was killed. Also tonight, we have an interview with Dr. Flor Vargas, who's the current head psychologist analysing Anu Singh for her court case. Join us and watch what happens. I'm currently at the ANU, about to interview Miss Jacqueline Baden. Jacqueline attended the last dinner party in which Joe Cinque died. This is the first time she's willing to speak out about it, and you'll be the first to witness what she has to say. Why did you attend the dinner parties?
Well, I didn't take it seriously. I didn't think that Anna was serious about what she wanted to do, and so I just treated it as a dinner party with friends, like normal. That's why I went. I didn't take it seriously.
Why didn't you ever question it to Joe or to Anu to see what was really going on?
Well, I don't know, it just didn't seem, I just didn't think that, why would you do that, I didn't think that it was real because I didn't know that they had the capacity to do something like that. I knew that Anu was mentally unwell, but I didn't know that she was that bad. And I just figured that, a rational person wouldn't do that, so of course they're joking.
Did it ever occur to you to tell someone, call the police at any point?
Call the police? No. As I said, I thought it was all a joke, and why would I tell the police about that, But I did think once that I should maybe tell someone just in case it wasn't, or to see if they also thought that it was a joke. But I guess, I don't know, I just didn't because, I don't know, I was worried that they'd laugh at me for taking it seriously, or I don't know.
Okay. Now, Jacqueline, I know this is personal, but do you ever partially blame yourself for Joe's death?
Yeah, I do.
That must be hard.
Yeah, I know it wasn't all my fault or anything. Anu did it, but...
We could have done something.
Yeah, I could have done something.
If you could go back, what exactly would you have done differently? Would you have attended the dinner party at all? Would you have called the police? What would you have done?
Well, I would have tried to figure out if it was real or not, and upon knowing that it was real, by talking to Anu or whatever more, then yeah, I would have called the police or at least told someone about it.
And how do you justify what happened? Not only Anu doing what she did, but you and your friends being ignorant and Joe dying, really?
It can't really be justified, can it?
No.
What Anu did was really wrong, and what we did was wrong, but I guess being ignorant of it, not taking it seriously is my justification.
And Jackie, is there anything you'd like to say to the Cinque family?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't do more. I'm sorry I didn't take it seriously. But I don't think there's anything I can say that will be enough.
Thank you very much for your time. We all really appreciate it. I am here outside at Dr. Vargas' house. Dr. Flor Vargas was part of analysing Anu Singh during her court case. It is now that I get the opportunity to question her and get down to the real answer about who Anu Singh really was. Thank you, Dr. Vargas, for joining us today. As you understand, we have a lot of questions for you, so let's start. To what extent did Anu's mental illness influence in her life?
Thanks for the invitation. the mental illness actually had a huge impact in Anu's life because, you know, mental health, the level of her, in the level of her functioning daily, the level that she related to other people. Obviously, people that usually have mental illness, they, you know, suffer for different symptoms, and that could be ranging from, you know, feeling depressed and some days don't wanting to do anything, or you know, and some days feeling, especially with the bipolar diagnosis that she had, some days she would feel that she is all over the moon, and so that affected the way that she perceived herself, the way that she perceived the reality that was happening, and relating to other people as well.
And what exactly was the nature of Anu's mental illness?
She suffered, according to the reports, you know, she suffered through her many years. She suffered different illnesses ranging from bulimia, which is related to eating patterns that sometimes she didn't have. She didn't eat for a very long period of time. Depression, and, you know, and bipolar. Bipolar is usually you know, it has a component of depression and then a component of having periods of you know, high energy.
Yeah.
So so all of that actually had an impact in the way that she perceived herself, and also, you know, she lacks self-esteem. Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So some of these symptoms, could they be perceived as well as drug abuse and drug withdrawal?
Yes, usually a lot of people, you know, like not everyone, you know, but there is in the mental health area a term called dual diagnosis, which means that people are not sure if the mental health illness that they have is, you know, biologically or sort of physiologically. Or is it actually have been induced by using drugs?
Okay.
I presume that for her, you know, using drugs, which was part of it, might have been influencing also the way that she perceived her reality.
I know this is a tough question, but a lot of people in the community have different types of mental health issues,
Yes.
similar to Anu Singh. How come everyone doesn't go around killing each other?
It seems to me, you know, that her case was extreme, and you can actually see other cases that are also extreme. I probably would say that for her was the fact that she initially had a thought in her head. You know, she had an idea about what she wanted to do, and so she was very determined to pursue it. That's part of some time of bipolar. You know, having those high, and also I think the fact that she had people around her. I don't think that the people that she had around actually support her. Because people should have called. They knew that she had a mental health illness, and they actually didn't support her for that. So yes.
Okay. And my final question is, does her mental illness justify what happened, or do you think part of her is evil?
Evil is a very interesting term to be used, and that's about, you know, I guess in a philosophical context, is the good and the bad. I wouldn't be able, you know, ethically I can make that judgment about good or bad, you know, her as a person. I can say to you that someone that has a mental health illness that is untreated and is not properly supported, you know, has the risk of committing a criminal act. You know, so I just can't judge about that. It's a very ethical concept, you know, and people from different disciplines will agree with me or disagree with me. So they're my comments.
Well, thank you for your time and for joining us.
Thank you.
As we have seen, the case of Anu Singh and Joe Cinque provides many different aspects. This could have all been prevented if it weren't for ignorance. However, what is done, and we now await what the court will decide what is justice for Anu Singh. Thank you for joining us, and join us next week for our special report on seaweed and its effect on climate change.